What's up, everybody? It's your boy Grandma Goose. Get rich and move on everything. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Listen, I want to talk to y'all real quick about King James, man. Shout out to Lebron James for becoming the first basketball player, active NBA player, to cross the $1 billion threshold, man. He's a billionaire. Um, that's heavy. Shout out to him and his family, everybody who's contributed to his success. The reason why I wanted to talk about it real quick because we could learn a lot from that situation as black men in the community. A lot, right? Boom. LeBron James was born in Akron, Ohio, in a city just like us, right? He a single mom. You feel what I'm saying? She had him at 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? He said he never met his pops. Boom. But he struggled. He grew up in the inner city. He never really had much. You know what I'm saying? Hope to hold, place to place, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So boom. He gets to high school, does great, starts going up the notoriety. So everybody started to know who LeBron James was. I knew who LeBron James was when he was 16 years old. Like I knew him already. I didn't know him. I don't know him obviously. You know what I mean? Like we knew of him already at 16. So he gets drafted straight out of high school, mind you. So he did all of this without a college degree too. It's mad layers to this. I fucks with LeBron heavy. There's so many different layers to this conversation. So he gets drafted straight out of high school. Nike gives him $100 million off the rep, lifetime contract. So which is now worth damn near. It's a lifetime contract that can reach damn near a billion itself. So that's fire. But anyway, so straight out of high school, he got the Nike deal and his rookie contract, $150 million off the rip damn near. You feel what I'm saying? The lesson from LeBron James is a few things. One, although the statistics are against being successful out of a single mom home, it's not impossible. Also, if you stick with one official girl, one real woman who really loves you, care about your craft, want to let you be the best version of yourself, is she willing to do the other things necessary in order to make that happen? Fire. You shout out Savannah James too, cause she holding the whole fort down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Um, Another lesson is you don't need college degrees to be successful. If you want to be the best at what you do, you just gotta work hard, harder than everybody else. Yes, LeBron James was blessed with incredibly physical talents. He's tall and athletic, of course. All those things he was blessed with. But he still had to work on the craft. He still had to put the work in to become as great as he did. He still had to make the proper investments to not blow the money. LeBron James has not spent, I don't know if this is true, I've heard this in mad times, and I believe it though, because he got Nike money off the rip. They say LeBron James hasn't even spent any of his NBA money yet. I believe it. I believe it. LeBron James, another lesson, because he had one time was doing commercials for McDonald's, in which they was gonna give him a check, where they just paid him a check every month for doing the commercials or whatever case may be. But instead of doing that, he took the Blaze Pizza deal, which gave him shares in the company. And I'm not sure the exact number, but I think they said something is worth like $30 million now. You get what I'm trying to say versus just getting a little punk ass $100,000 check every month from McDonald's. So that's a screw business move. So that's it. Another lesson is sometimes don't take the money up front from a big super because they got a big name corporation. No, sometimes them little guys gonna be something and they willing to give you ownership. Ownership is a lot better than just getting paid to do something one time. You get what I'm saying? Because if the company becomes something huge and big, you have ownership. Your shares not increase in price, just like how the stock market works. So that's a dope business move by LeBron James, right? The Blaze Pizza thing. So that says don't jump on opportunities that they just because they throwing money at you. It might be something better. Try to look for ownership, right? Boom. Another lesson, because you gotta shout out Maverick Carter, you gotta shout out Rich Paul, you gotta shout out Randy. That's his three bros. They was on his high school basketball team, bro. LeBron, right? All of them are successful businessmen in their own right. You got Maverick is like a Wall Street guru, you know what I'm saying? And they got the media company going on over there. And then you got Rich Paul with the sports agency and all of that. Randy, you know what I'm saying? So that's another lesson, y'all. Which is the real lesson what I want our brothers to know. This is directed towards them specifically, but anybody can take this message because think about this. If those is homies from the mud, bro. They was on the same high school basketball team. Those is homies from the mud, from the town. He grew up with them. When he got on, see, it's a difference between enabling people and putting people on. I don't know their personal situation. I'm just from the outside looking at being a fan of the whole conglomerate, how they move, right? I study LeBron, math, all them dudes, man, because they smart businessmen. What I love about them dudes is that they came out the mud together. That shows me that everybody knew how to play their position. It was okay that LeBron James was the corporation, was the star, was the one to bring in the money first. But then instead of enabling his brothers and just saying, "Here, cause I'm worth this, I'm gonna just give you money when you need it or that," they made business opportunities. He gave them money to make business opportunities. And the Maverick Carter runs the day-to-day operations of LeBron James. LeBron James got to focus on being a basketball player. So that's like if I'm trying to focus on being a podcaster, musician, whatever I'm doing, and I got a bunch of people around me, I put everybody in the position, bro. You be the cameraman, bro. You be the security, bro. You be this, bro. You be the investor, bro. You be this. So that's what LeBron did. LeBron said, "I'm the brand, but each one of y'all got a skill. Each one of y'all got an ability to do something. Let's do it. Let's go make a business out of it." So he never enabled those guys. They did true business moves together. And I'm stressing the fact that these is guys from the mud because that mean a lot to somebody like me because I feel like where my life is headed and the things that I'm going to do, the greatness that I'm trying to achieve, a lot of the people that was a part of my life growing up probably won't be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't actually make it to this point. I think for LeBron James, I don't know his situation again, but I think maybe it is some good that he got a lot of that money ahead, like at the beginning of his career, because then he was able to put his brothers in positions so they could do their own things in advance without them ever having to feel away about LeBron. Not saying that they would have or wouldn't have. I'm not saying they would have, but they never had to because he gave them opportunities and put them in positions off the rip. He made so that's you can put your man's on, bro. It's okay to do that. And if y'all all could execute what y'all do to the highest level, while what I do, I execute to the highest level, you could achieve greatness, bro. Maybe not billionaire status like LeBron James, bro, but the fact that they stuck together from the mud, high school teammates, go through the mud, go through the NBA with LeBron, and they run his business operations. They made investments in companies, the startup companies, a whole bunch of things, bro. And I heard Mav is crazy on Wall Street, so he making investments. And you talking about I been gave y'all this math, like this is why like my $1 million dream is I'm trying to achieve it so I can really play with money and have fun because 10% of $1 million is 100K, and you can make that kind of money in the stock market in a year. You can every year off of $1 million. You can if you're doing the right things. So with that being said, 10% of 100 million, $10 million. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you making that 10 million every year, compound it, come on, bro. And that's just basic. That could be basic index funds investments without ever even getting to actual companies. And I'm pretty sure your man's got parts in some companies that we don't know about. And this, I want to shout out Shaq. He's another one of those true businessmen that left the NBA. It's a guy named Junior Bridgman. A lot of dudes don't know about him, but he's he owns a lot of Wendy's restaurants. But he left out of the NBA. He didn't make that much money in the NBA, but he's like the third richest NBA player ever because of all of the Wendy's restaurants that he got once he got out of the NBA. So again, bro, it's about business moves. It's about who you surround yourself with. It's about believing in your brothers and their abilities to get things done, placing that responsibility on them, and you actually executing and getting your things done too, man. We gotta shout out LeBron James. He's never been in the news for no controversy. He stayed with his high school sweetheart. He married to her still. He got beautiful children who they raising to be out of trouble. good young athletes out of the way, staying out the way, not in trouble, not in the tabloids, not in the news. None of his mans getting no crazy stuff. The most controversy that they ever had, Rich Paul chilling on the sideline with a dab. And that's not controversy. That goes to show you the position he got himself to in life. That he can have Adele as a girlfriend. Talk heavy, man. That's heavy talk. Shout out LeBron James, the billionaire, bro. And if you a young black dude in the community, LeBron James is an example that can happen, bro. And he is. I'm sorry. And y'all can't say, oh, he's one of those NBA players that don't speak up on issues because he do. He don't bite his tongue. He call out shit that he don't agree with. And he's built schools in his community. He helps kids. Like he's a great man all around, bro. And this is guy, and I'm 32, and well he's 38. So you gotta think about the level of maturity in his 20s and 30s to not blow all this. Cause I fucked up mad. I don't have a lot of money. I never fucked up mad money because I ain't have no millions. But I fucked up money in my life. To be able to go through your whole 20s and 30s with a family, with everything like that, be able to manage your money, have dudes around you that shrewd operators and that want to keep you focused on your craft while they all executing and getting their things done too. So y'all can collectively make it. Yo, shout out LeBron James, bro. He never got into nothing, bro. I fucking commend that dude, bro. I swear to God. And I just had to make this video because we can learn a lot from LeBron James as black men. Like, single parent mom, it's statistics say you could go bad, but if you got the dedication to not do that, those kind of things, and you want to push forward to make it happen, you will, bro. You could stick with your dudes from the mud, but they all got to be on the same page. Y'all all got to be focused to do the same things and get it done, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the best thing to pick somebody that you love as a woman and make her the queen of the empire and make her the operator of the home and treat her right and do right by her so that she could do right by you in the house and the kids. And it's an amazing thing, bro. And look what they accomplished as a collective. And it's just getting started. He's still playing basketball. He's still probably gonna earn another $100 million playing basketball. He's probably gonna still earn money from Nike selling the shoes. And he got a media company which they and it works to creating mad stuff. Yo, it's just dope, son. It's just dope. And it shows somebody like me that don't give up on my dreams. Everything that I want to do, I could accomplish. And is what's the obstacles? He had every obstacle. Yeah, God made him 6'8". That's cool. So he had the advantage of that. But I ain't get that advantage. So I gotta work with what I have and I gotta do what I gotta do. I ain't gonna keep y'all no more. Shout out to LeBron James, billionaire status. Shout out to Maverick Carter. Shout out to Rich Paul. Shout out to Randy. Shout out to the whole gang. Shout out to Savannah James. Shout out all of them, man, because that's heavy. And shout out Mama James. Hold up. My bad. My bad. Shout out Mama James. Shout out Mama James because guess what? Somebody had to take him to them basketball practices, AAU tournaments. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to make sure he ain't go left because he could have went down the wrong path. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to keep him out of trouble. Somebody had to say, baby, don't worry, it's going to be okay. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to keep him sane and a man. And he had to learn how to be a man with his brothers as a man. But it also helped that his mom was there for him the whole entire time too, bro. That's fire. I lost my mom at 20. He got into the league at 18. If he would have lost his mom at 20, who knows? So the fact that he was able to do all of that and she was there for all of that is fucking dope too. Shout out Mama James. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. This is the first of, I think, 3 videos I'm going to drop between today and tomorrow, so just stay tuned. It's Grandma Goose. I'm out.